Hey everyone, I'm Amy. Welcome to my channel Huntress. This is another video in the series of how to get into hunting, and today we'll look at what minimum kit I take with me in my day pack when I head into the outdoors. So the pieces of kit that you see on the table here are the absolute basics that I pack when I head out for a day. Depending on the environment you go in, the type of hunting you'll do, the conditions that you're hunting in, you'll obviously want to add to this kit. So you might add extra clothing layers or binos or rangefinders or whatever it is that you need for the conditions that you're hunting in. So please see this as the bare minimum for a safe day out, according to what I've learned to date anyway. So what I use at the moment for a day hunt is I use a little 15-liter backpack in a blaze color. It's not water resistant, so anything that goes in this needs to be packed in a Ziploc bag if it can't get wet. Always have water with you, of course. At the moment I'm using a reusable water bottle because I popped my water bladder, but water bladders are also a very good solution for carrying water with you, and definitely pack some snacks. As a minimum, as an extra clothing layer, if I'm not wearing it already, I'll pack a thin waterproof jacket that I can just pull over if I need to. Then, as I'm going for a hunt, basics are, you obviously need a firearms license if you're carrying your own firearm in New Zealand, and you need that to apply for hunting permits. I'll do a separate video on hunting permits, but you are meant to carry your hunting permit with you when you head out. I'll have my hunting knife, which usually lives on my belt, so I don't have to go rummaging through my day pack for it. And because my day pack won't fit any meat if I shoot something, I love carrying this meat bag with me. It's a thick canvas bag that packs down quite thin, and it opens up to fit quite a bit of meat, and you can carry it as a backpack. So if I do shoot something, I fill that up with the meat. My day pack goes on the front of my body, my meat pack goes on my back, and I have my hands free. So that's a great solution that's worked very well for me so far. Health and safety for emergencies. I carry a first aid kit that sits on my belt next to my hunting knife, and most importantly next to that sits my personal locator beacon. You definitely want to get one of these if you're heading into the great outdoors of New Zealand. If you don't have one, you can rent them from different places, so definitely look into that. So hunting knife, personal locator beacon, and first aid kit always sit on my belt to have them handy no matter what. If I fall, if I lose my pack, if I leave my pack behind, I won't have to rummage through stuff if I have all of these on my belt and handy. I also squeeze a head torch and some spare batteries into my first aid kit, so they're always with me as well, and that's really important. Even if you head out for the day, you might get caught out and come back in the dark, so having a bit of light is a lifesaver. And an emergency space blanket that lives in my first aid kit alongside a whistle. Again, basic lightweight gear that can save your life. Bits and bobs that go into the day pack. Toilet paper, very important if you're heading out for a long day. Paracord, absolutely amazing stuff. This can be used to repair things, hold things together, replace shoelaces, hang animals up in trees, etc. So handy piece of kit to have with you when you head out. A pen. I usually have two means to start a fire with me. I usually carry a lighter and this little fire starter kit. Other people like matches. And some tape, so insulation tape, electrical tape, or duct tape, really good for repairing things, and it can also come in handy to cover the muzzle of your rifle to stop it from clogging up with stuff as you push through bush. For navigation, basics are having a topo map for the region that you're hunting in and a compass, and knowing how to use them together. This usually lives in the Ziploc bag because it's a paper map. But the main things that I am using, usually, as long as the electronics work and the batteries last, is I have NZ Topo maps loaded onto my phone as well. That allows me to mark waypoints, and it works even when you don't have phone reception. And as a third means I have a little Garmin eTrex GPS, which I can also use to mark waypoints. For comfort, sunscreen, absolutely essential in New Zealand. You will want to take a little bit of that with you. Chapstick for your lips, because they just, get really dry and chap in the outdoors. And sandfly repellent, really important. I don't have that on this table because they will eat you alive. And for sandflies, another thing that I found to be absolutely essential in New Zealand is having a little sandfly net that you can pull over your head. Because if you're sitting there glassing or sitting quietly in the bush waiting to see a deer, they will swarm you if you're in the wrong environment, and having a net to protect your head will make your hunt a lot more comfortable, and it doesn't weigh a thing, so no harm in having that in your day pack. So these are the basic things that I take when I go out for a day hunt right now. As I mentioned, different environments, conditions, types of hunting, I'll add a couple of extra things to my day pack, be it extra layers of clothing or my binos or a rangefinder, and I'm sure this will evolve over time. I hope this inspired you as to what to look out for in your basic kit. If there's anything that you think I missed or things that you really like taking on a day hunt that I didn't cover, please do leave them in a comment below. I'd love to learn from you. I hope you enjoyed the video and that you found this information useful. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.